He arrived immediately. Well, for the big aeroplanes, that has definitely improved things because they're hitting the holding point. Whoa! You completely overshot the runway there, me old China. Good lord. Hi guys, and welcome back to Sim UK. This is Airport CEO, ACEO. This is just running super well. If you remember in the last episode, I built this GA area with our second runway, which is bespoke and dedicated purely to GA and nothing else. And it's working really well. So happy. There's a bit more work that needs to be done here, there and everywhere. But I think I've probably alleviated any concerns that you guys might have had about the airport failing financially. I think we're already up to 250,000. This is just constant income. I think we're in a good place. Golden opportunity. That's spam, 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 spam. That was a good email day. What else have we got here? Yeah, go away. Go away. It would be nice to get rid of that spam email, but for $90 an hour, it seems a bit pricey. 24,000 for that contract. Wow, that was a decent payout. That's nice. Okay, so as soon as we get up to 500,000, I'm going to whack a couple more gates in. Now, I'm wondering whether to expand out like this. I might do sort of an in and out kind of thing, so that we've got that bit of extra space to put shops and cafeterias and stuff in. Otherwise, there's not going to be a lot of space if I do it like this, I think. So let's think about sorting out the foundation. So it's 10 wide. So how much is that going to cost us? 30,000. I think we could do that right now. Whoops. Did you see my obvious mistake? I'm not sure if you did or not. But I need to maintain a bit of space for the road. Definitely lagging now. This is starting to lag now. It's starting to struggle. Like this. Boom. Good. Okay, great. So it's weird that I hadn't built a service road already, but I hadn't, so now I have, and that problem is alleviated. So that's space there for another gate, which is awesome. We're going to start, as soon as we replace this runway, we're going to start upgrading all the taxiways and stuff, but I think that's going to cost a good 600,000. Not going to be cheap, not at all. And I think maybe we need to come this way now, finish the gate off in this direction, or the terminal I should say, in this direction. That's quite a long taxi though, isn't it, to get all the way down here. So maybe just one more medium-sized gate this side, and then we can focus this area for bigger aircraft if that's what we want to do. I think four stands is going to be enough. I don't know if you just saw, but that aircraft drove over this one. That CRJ just drove over that Cessna. Is it Cessna? No, de Havilland. I know my airplanes, kind of. If all the information is there for me to read. Okay, so I mean, God blimey, that does not get damaged quick. But clearly we're making money. Clearly we're making money. I don't think this is a problem whatsoever. In fact, the foundation stuff is pretty cheap, so maybe I'll just go right ahead and build this out as well. Done. Now I'm thinking about where the best place to have the fuel. I'm thinking inside the compound is probably the best place to have it. I was contemplating building it here, but I think if you're rolling up to the airport and you can see these massive fuel depots by the entrance, it might unnerve you a tad, especially when you know how flammable aviation fuel is. So I'm thinking up here in this gap, or maybe in between. There's going to be a runway here, but maybe up here in the corner would work, or here where there's more space. In fact, that for me, that's the winning location at this time. And also baggage collection, I want to get that sorted out. I could build that building down here. That would work rather well. In fact, I could just extend a bit of this out and that would work very well indeed. So yeah, okay, well, I've forgotten we've got absolutely every single member of staff on board, but here they are building our terminal out. Let's just take down that wall. Where's the wall? Remove that. I think in the future, guys, as this game develops and new features and content arrives, we're going to have to start again, really, just to get the full, enjoy the full experience, as it were. I was just thinking, why have I built this section out here in this wrong way, and I've just deleted the wall because that's a road. Whoops, that would explain that little confusion then. Right, perfect. So yeah, we've grown considerably, I'd say, since our first episode, and we might well be at the very limit of my PC's capability. As soon as we get up here, it's super fast. It's like, yeah, I can move around like a fly, like a super fly. But you come down here and it's like, oh, I'm like an old fly with a walking stick and somebody else's teeth. So, sorry about that. It's warm in here, very warm, very warm. What can we build? Medium stand. How much are these? 150,000? No, I can't afford to do that just yet. Let's just wait. Let's just be patient. Have I got any flights booked in today? Nothing at all. That's slightly remiss of me, isn't it? So let's get some in. Contracts, that's what I'm looking for. Contracts, thank you. Right, offered contracts. We are looking at... Let's have a look at some of these big guys. What do they want? 15 medium class flights requiring a medium stand and 2 check-in desks each. So we've got that, I think. Yeah, as long as they don't have more than 2 arrive at the same time. 15 successful flights to complete. Payment per flight is 7,100. Contract must be completed within 3 days. Do you know what? I think we can have a crack at that. 15 medium flights in 3 days. So that's 5 a day, and we can do 3. I think we can do that, you know, as we are, without even having the extra 3, 6, 12. Yeah, we can do that. I think, yeah, we can. Let's have a crack. What have we got on Tuesday? We've got 1 in, so that's the only issue, is we've got 1 in already. Right, okay, let me just think. What day are we on? So we're just coming to the end of Monday, so we're just about to start Tuesday. So yeah, that should work then. Let's have a go. 15. That's our first big contract. So here we go. Here we flipping go. 1 hour apart. Do you know, I really think you could squeeze, because nobody ever seems to go late, do they? So I'm going to have a go. I'm going to have a try. We're going to do half an hour and see if we can get 4 in. I don't think so. No. No. So it's a maximum of 3, isn't it? One. 2. It looks like somehow you can unlock night flights as well, which would be nice. I could probably stagger these more sensibly as well. So I've got 4 left, and on Thursday, which will be day 3, it should be good. I mean, maybe they just bring in so much money that this is just, you know, you could just focus on this and not do any of the smaller flights at all. I don't know to be sure, but well, that's it. That's booked in. Big flights. I think we got enough money to put maybe 1 more medium stand in, and we can sort of have it there as an emergency backup. Well, that's one thing we don't have actually, is, you know, a stand that you can have on standby. That would be very nice indeed. Taxiway. Damn it! There's a tree there. Ah, that gets rid of the tree. That's jolly handy. Okay, and we just need one more thing. A boarding desk. Needs to be that way round and somewhere in that area, except I haven't expanded security, so let's just do that quick before I forget. Job done. Boarding desk. There we go. I hope I'm not boring you guys with my... I'm trying not to be too intricate. I mean, for example, I was playing Car Mechanic Simulator just the other day. Seriously loving that game, by the way. And I just unlocked the scrapyard area. And no word of a lie, I must have been in there for an hour and a half just looking through the scrap. And I went round twice. So I'm trying not to be that intricate into my game, because I don't imagine it would be that exciting for you to watch me take that much time and attention to get stuff done. Anyway, why is nobody building this? We are awaiting its delivery. There's a box there. Here he is. They sent... Who did they send? They sent... Whew. They sent Suzanne, bless her. It'd be nice as well to see how long they've been employed with you. That would be quite cool. I'm thinking actually I might turn this into a toilet area and get rid of this. I don't like that very much, but if I put it over here I think it would be less annoying as a toilet. Now here, this is what I was saying to you before. Look at that. You actually have water coming out of the... I was going to say, does the toilet flush as well? But no, it doesn't. And no, it doesn't. The other thing that you were thinking, no, it doesn't do that either. So, which is good. I'm glad. Oh, crikey, we are busy. Look at this. I think maybe another security gate might be advantageous to us here, because this is the biggest one we have. We can't get a bigger one than that. I could move that up a bit and have 2 here. That's quite a viable option. But we couldn't theoretically do that until we've cleared that area. How is this doing, by the way? 607 of 1200, and this has had 250 of 1450. Only got 20 hours left. I don't think we're going to hit that target. That's frightening. 89 of 1150 in 2 days, 24 minutes left. I don't think we're going to hit these targets. That's a shame. I think we're going to miss them by quite a considerable margin. I actually thought we were going to hit this one, but no, it seems not. Wow, I wonder how much that's going to cost us financially. Right, we now have 3 medium-sized gates. And yeah, it's definitely getting laggy. But only on camera movement, it seems. I don't know. Lots of positives. I'm thinking we might need an extra couple of staff members. Just don't want to run out, you know, at the wrong time, as it were. Very logical, but you can't deal with stress, and you're not that nice. You're okay. You're fairly pleasant. Oops, wrong button. Sorry, no good. Yeah, you're not that pleasant though, Emily. Go on. Feeling generous. No, let's reject you. Let's actually start rejecting. Oh, you're perfect. Amy Thompson, you're my perfect airport staff template. You really are. Go on, Diana, we'll have you. Nope. Yes. You're perfect. I don't know how much I'm paying you. You're also perfect. No. Right, I think that's enough. That's quite a few people that I brought in then. Yeah, I definitely think once these contracts are through that I ought to... what's those 2 there? I really hope it works out. 1, 2... I mean, that is 3 days. If that one's outside the 3-day marker, I am going to be absolutely distraught. I've only just thought of that, day 3. But what time on day 3? That's what you got to think about. Damn. Hopefully that's not the case. New applications, new applications. The contract was successfully completed, 10,500. Let's go see how much I'm going to have to pay these guys when I fail, because there's no way we're going to hit that target in 16 hours. The airport is just not busy enough. Cancellation fees apply, but they don't say how much. I don't know. We're definitely going to fail that. And this one by those things. We need 10 days to get this, and we've got 2. Just not happening. And it's not as though they're not getting enough foot flow. I mean, everybody walks past there. This one, okay, maybe you could argue they don't get as much foot flow, but they're actually doing better. They're doing better than anybody else. That's interesting. That is interesting. I wonder if it's because they've got extra... Let's just try this a second. Just thinking, because, you know, they've got extra fridges over there. Maybe that's more enticing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But look at all these people completely bypassing. And nobody uses this. Why does nobody use this? Open. Why does nobody use this one? What is wrong with this one? Look, 100% cleanliness. Right, let's delete the room and then try adding it again and see if that works. Room is too small, did that say? No, the room is not too small. I really don't know why nobody's using this bathroom. I can't see any reason for it at all. Male only. Try that. There's definitely something wrong with that. I don't know what it is though. And nobody's using the staff room either. It's not going particularly well, the internals. Externally, I think we're okay. This bit up here is just a stroke of genius. 190,000 in the kitty. Ah, we got a weirdness over here. Why is this the wrong way round? It doesn't seem to be affecting anything, but it is jolly annoying. It's alright, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know you were coming. I just fixed it. It works now. You can go that way. Please don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Oh, good. It's going around the other way. Fair play to him. I don't blame you, mate. That was my fault. I do apologise. Look at this livery. Here we go. Yeah, they're so fast. They really do shoot off. I don't want to keep drawing comparisons to airport, to sim airport, or whatever the hell it's called. Can't even remember anymore. But yeah, the aeroplanes on that sort of take off and fly very slowly, don't they? Not like this. These are like proper aeroplanes. Sorry, that was a bit mean. 100%, 100%. Got to keep these runways open. I'm half tempted, you know, to move the ATC and put a third runway in, because we are busy, and we could be busier. The only reason we have to stack things like that is because we only have the one runway and we can't have everything trying to land and take off at the same time. But if we had two runways dedicated to commercial flights, then we could do anything we want, basically. Okay, I am curious to see how we're getting on here. So far, so good. I suppose we ought to be thinking about taking in smaller flights whilst we've got the big gates taken. That sort of makes sense. Let's do that. I think I'm going to look at the other employee types that are available to us and see if perhaps we can't get somebody to take over this task, or at least elongate the contract so it's more than 3 days at a time. That would be rather handy. Okay, so we'll start on Wednesday and CLM. Let's go. Can I squeeze 5 in here? Oh, so close. I think if I'd have started... Oh, look, you can bring it just before... That's in the restricted flight time, though, so I'm not going to do that, actually. Because I'm pretty sure they're not going to appreciate that. And they're going to fine me as a result. And I don't want to be fined. Don't look for me. I don't want to be fined. Sorry, I don't know what that was it's all about. Right, that's fine. Do you know, it's absolutely baking hot today. It's not that sunny, but my goodness me, it's warm. I've got a fan on my face. It's only a tiny little USB powered thing, but I'm baking, absolutely baking with it there, but without it, oh God, I wouldn't want to be. Let's just say that. Have I just squeezed 5 in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it can be done, he says, not knowing whether it will be effective or not. One, 2. Definitely think an extra runway might benefit us here, guys. Perhaps one on a completely different radial, though. Oh Christ, I've got 6 more here. I thought that was it. Can we put small planes in a medium? No. Okay, alright. Just checking. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to build a couple of boarding desks over here. And that will increase our options considerably. So we should get that done. Plus, I think we've still got like every single contractor on site, don't we? We're going to need them all when we do the taxiway upgrades. But for now, at least, we don't. And I'm a bit concerned about our finances here. Look, 223,000. We don't seem to have gone up a lot. See how we are at the end of today. And also you've got to keep on top of the contract of your constructors as well. Because I think that runs out at some point, and presumably everybody will just disappear then. Commercial, commercial, commercial. Great. That's just alleviated any problem we had. Oh dear, Wednesday. Why again haven't I put anything in on Tuesday? How do I keep missing entire days? Oh, because we're at the end of Tuesday. That would be why. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, that's done. That's done. And I think a second security is a good idea. Right, I just did this a second ago, so I know it can be done. I'm just being a bit of a plum. There we go. No, that didn't work either. Let me try that again. Build queue, hold control, press the button, press the button, press the button, then right click. That's not quite what I was after, but it will do. It's a shorter queue now. But I'm going to have to move this security up in order to get a second one in there. But definitely that is a wise move, I think. We got 5 hours to do it. Is it achievable, I wonder? I've done it now. Just hope I get it built quick enough. And this toilet down here is not getting used at all, neither is the staff room. Do not understand what the problem is with that. I really don't. Oh, nuts. I'm going to have to take that wall out as well. So maybe, maybe we'll turn this toilet into, I don't know what. I don't understand why this toilet has not worked. What is wrong with it? Don't get it. I really don't get it. Small door, please. That's what we're looking for. Get rid of you. Then we'll rebuild that wall. And we are going to have a toilet in here somewhere. So I think it's going to have to be here. And what we'll do is should we make it a toilet first? Or a bathroom, I should say. Legal position. Right, so that is a toilet now. Okay, officially a toilet. But, damn it, I was going to put a male and a female in there, so let me just break that. Remove the bathroom thing that I just put in there, and then put it back in again in two parts. That's a legal position. That's a legal position. Good. Couple of doors. Excuse me. Trash cans. Yes, we'll pop trash cans in there like so, and we'll get the toilets in there. Right, that is plenty. That is plenty of space. Open the room. This is for females only, okay? Get in there. Use it properly. For goodness sakes. Whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, look at the people. So many people. No. See, that's why I didn't want to do that. Get it right. Come on. And we're just going to imagine that there's a small wall between those. Okay, perfect. So that's open, and that'll be for the gentleman. So that's good. It's taken a long time to build that. Look at this. This is one busy airport. Every single desk and gate is full, which is making me really nervous because this is normally when they get all confused on the taxiway and bad things start to happen. But there have been a lot of updates, so I'm wondering whether perhaps they've just fixed it, because I haven't really seen any issues today. Touch wood. All seems to be running fairly well. Got GA up there, commercial down here. I mean, there is a bit of a tailback happening. And we've still only got 206,000, so I mean, that's a bit of a concern as well. And yeah, okay, we're definitely getting busy now. Maybe a runway is a good idea. I think it's time. I think it's time, guys. Have I misaligned these? No? No, I haven't. I thought I had. Okay, I think around about there. And I hope you guys are on board with that, because that's where it's going. Oh, it didn't work on this tree. Let's try it from the other side. No, it didn't work. We're going to have to actually demolish this one. Which is a bit of a pain. But yeah, to be fair, they seem to have sorted themselves out. Everybody's left on time. I haven't had any complaints. And that was full. That was maximum capacity bar one stand. So that's pretty awesome. And I think I'll just move ATC a couple of feet into the middle here, and then, or maybe even over here. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Where should I put the ATC? In the middle of the two runways, or over here by the... I don't know. Let me know what you think. Give me some suggestions and input. Right, so I just want to finish this taxiway, but I can't because that's in the way. So let's have a look at our flight planner and see how we're doing. So we haven't completed this contract yet. Okay. Now I don't know if you saw this aircraft here, but it did come to this holding point. So it seems that it just has to go straight off the runway to the nearest holding point, and then it can go the way it's meant to, which indicates a bit of a bug. It doesn't seem to know where it's going until it lands, but it should, as it's coming in or landing, be instructed by ATC which direction to go to get terminal, to get to the gate, whatever. So that's what should happen and doesn't happen. So I mean, there's a bit of work for the developers to do. Incidentally, I think 13 is probably about 3 too many. I don't think that's been full yet, so maybe 10 is enough. So I mean, if that's the case, if we're not filling them up regularly, then I can always take a couple out. And but you know, so far so good. Bit concerned about the money situation, but we'll get there. Let's just speed this up. In fact, let's get some employees in because I want to get this done. And we'll call that the end of this episode, I think. Get this in and the taxiway finished. And then in the next episode we should complete that first big contract and see how much money that makes us. Maybe that's why our money's down, is because it's all tied up in that particular contract. I do hope we pass that. That would be good. Let's just take a look at our dashboard and see if things have improved. Still 50% and 50%. I guess that's because we don't have any fuel. So maybe fuel next week. And then baggage handling. Because this is supposed to be making us an absolute fortune. And I'm not seeing it up there. Unless I'm spending it as quickly as it's coming in, which is also possible. Right, I can finish this taxiway off now. And we'll make that a holding point. And we'll make that a holding point. I don't think I've aligned those properly, but never mind. Commercial only. Upgrade it to asphalt. Pappy lights, yeah. Need to zoom in so I can see which way round they are. So I think that goes that way round. Had a guess. And this one I think goes that way round. And open the runway. Okay, groovy. Now that's either going to make things a lot better or a lot worse. Oh, blimey. You arrived immediately. Well, for the big aeroplanes, that has definitely improved things because they're hitting the holding point. Whoa! You completely overshot the runway there, me old China. Good lord. You're going to get ribbed for that for quite a long time. He was all the way off here. That was an emergency situation. Okay. Oh, that's interesting as well. In Sim Airport, when you've got multiple airways on the same radial, it will say left, right and centre. But here, it doesn't seem to have that capability. So it's just 27, 27, 27, which is going to make landing incredibly dangerous. And taking off, everything's going to be incredibly dangerous, I guess. I suppose I could do one for landing. Oh, that's interesting. Arrival. Departure. Now that's a pretty cool move. That's a pretty cool move. I think that's going to work really well. Okay guys, listen, I'm going to call it a day there. Thank you for watching. I hope you're still enjoying it. Keep your ideas coming. I really appreciate it. Till next time, take care of yourselves and goodbye for now.